I am a difference maker.
Imagine all the people.
I am a difference maker.
All right, good morning, difference makers around the world, wherever you happen to be today. End of May, start of a new month coming up. But, in Wisdoms, we don't just think about next month, we talk about the next 1,000 years in our manifestos. So why 1,000 years? What is the manifesto? How does it tie in with difference makers around the world? So Trevor, maybe you'd like to lead us into that.
Yeah, well, I think the moment that you actually set yourself a 1,000-year vision and objective, you actually take the concept beyond yourself as an individual. And here are the three of ourselves. Some of us are younger than others. I'm not going to put my hands up as to which is the youngest and which is more senior. But I think what this allowed us to do, the moment we actually turned around and said, listen, let's think 1,000 years down the road. And if we set up a manifesto with a vision to make a positive impact in the world over 1,000 years, what have we got to do today to ensure that this lasts? And as I say, it becomes bigger than yourself as an individual, and you start thinking about basic principles, some foundations. You start thinking about what could the future generation do with some of these thoughts. So to me, it gets you to think bigger than just a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan. A 1,000-year plan is really something that you've got to think about deeply. And that's what we've done. Leigh, for you?
Yeah, I think 1,000 years means that we're talking about a legacy. We're talking about generational principles that you are passing on from one person to the next. So it goes to individual influence. It goes to who are you today that is influencing the people around you, that is going to influence the next, not just the next person next to you, but the next generation, and how that then multiplies. And then if you're thinking 1,000 years, you can't get caught up in the nitty-gritty of the issues of the day. You have to really get to the essence of what is really important. And that's the nuggets that you've got to hold on to, that you're wanting to now perpetuate over time.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, as Leigh rightly says there, 1,000 years stretches the imagination somewhat. So if you love your imagination to be stretched, you like to be challenged, you want to be part of a process that is going to leave a legacy around the world for the next 1,000 years and beyond, we'd love you to be part of that process. So come along, join the Wisdoms Difference Makers, get on board, join the conversation. Let's start making the next 1,000 years happen with a solid foundation today. So please join us soon on Wisdoms Makers. We'll link the manifesto in the description of the video below, so you can read it in your detail at your leisure in detail, and we'd love to hear from you. So chat soon. Cheers now.
What the world needs now.
I am a difference maker.
Imagine all the people.
I am a difference maker.